Hollywood has always shone with its dazzling stars on screen, but behind the spotlight lies a real-life drama filled with tragedies that few are aware of. The cast of Kojak, 1973 to 1978, the legendary crime series, not only left a lasting impression on audiences but also faced harsh real-life events. They encountered countless challenges, from fluctuating careers, family tragedies, unexpected accidents, to prolonged battles with illness. Many of them passed away in solitude or endured unrelenting pain. In this video, we take a look back at the tumultuous fates of the 20 Kojak actors, to show that even though they stood at the height of fame, they couldn't escape the tragedies of fate. Lieutenant Theo Kojak, portrayed by Telly Savalas, is the heart and soul of the Kojak series, 1973. With his commanding presence, iconic deep voice, and signature lollipop, Kojak became not just a brilliant detective but a pop culture icon. Born on January 21, 1922, in Garden City, New York, Savalas established a remarkable career in both film and television. However, behind the fame, his personal life was marked by significant loss. After 2 tumultuous marriages, he faced the heartbreaking tragedy of losing his 18-month-old daughter in 1985. In his later years, Savalas fought a battle with bladder cancer and passed away on January 22, 1994, just one day after his 72nd birthday. His death was a great loss to the entertainment industry, but the legacy of Lieutenant Kojak, his blend of strength and compassion, continues to resonate with audiences to this day. Detective Bobby Crocker, played by Kevin Dobson, remains one of the most memorable characters in Kojak, 1973. His portrayal of a young, enthusiastic, and dedicated detective created an engaging contrast with the tough, seasoned persona of Lieutenant Kojak. This role not only helped Dobson establish himself as a prominent television actor, but also made him a familiar face to viewers. Born on March 18, 1943, in Jackson Heights, New York, Dobson faced personal struggles despite his professional success. He married Susan Dobson in 1968, and together they had 2 children, Shane and Tori. While their marriage remained strong, Dobson faced financial difficulties early in his career, and the tragic death of his younger brother had a profound impact on him. Dobson continued his acting career until his death on September 6, 2020, from a heart attack at the age of 77. His portrayal of Bobby Crocker remains an integral part of Kojak's legacy. Captain Frank McNeil, portrayed by Dan Fraser, was a key figure in the Kojak series, 1973. As the strict yet humane police captain, McNeil served as both a superior officer and a trusted ally to Lieutenant Kojak. Fraser's calm demeanor and authenticity brought depth to the character, making him an essential part of the show. Born on November 20, 1921, in New York City, Fraser enjoyed a long and successful career in television. However, his personal life was not without sorrow. His marriage to Mary in the 1950s ended in divorce, and the greatest pain of his life came with the loss of his brother in the late 1970s, a grief from which he never fully recovered. In his later years, Fraser struggled with heart disease, and he passed away on December 16, 2011, at the age of 90 due to heart failure. Despite his passing, his portrayal of Captain McNeil remains cherished by fans. Detective Stavros, played by George Savalas, was a beloved secondary character in Kojak, 1973. Known for his down-to-earth, humorous, and loyal personality, Stavros provided a refreshing contrast to Lieutenant Kojak's tough exterior. As the younger brother of Telly Savalas, George entered the acting world, though his career was often overshadowed by his more famous sibling. Nonetheless, Stavros became an endearing character in the series. Born on December 5, 1924, in New York City, George Savalas faced significant personal struggles. He married twice, but both relationships were strained, and his bond with his family was often troubled. The death of his brother Telly in 1994 deeply affected George, as the two had always been close. Additionally, George battled leukemia, which ultimately led to his death on October 2, 1985, at the age of 60. Although not as widely recognized as his brother, George's portrayal of Detective Stavros remains a memorable part of the Kojak legacy. Gil Weaver, portrayed by Roger Robinson, was another key character in Kojak, 1973. Known for his quiet strength and integrity, Weaver was a dedicated officer on Lieutenant Kojak's team. His role helped establish Robinson as a respected actor in both television and stage productions. Born on May 2, 1940, in New York City, Robinson grew up in a challenging environment. He experienced the early loss of his mother, which left deep emotional scars. Although he enjoyed success in his acting career, Robinson's personal life was marked by hardships, including 2 failed marriages and a long battle with depression. Despite these challenges, Robinson was widely respected for his talent and dedication. He passed away on September 26, 2018, at the age of 78, from a heart attack. His death left many mourning, but his contributions to both the film and stage industries continue to live on. Prince, played by Boris Silver, was a dedicated and tough officer on Lieutenant Kojak's team. His portrayal of a loyal yet compassionate character added a crucial element to the show's dynamic. Silver's career spanned many television programs, but his role in Kojak defined much of his acting legacy. Born on December 16, 1927, in Brooklyn, New York, Silver kept his personal life private. He married in the early 1950s but rarely shared details about his family. Though he didn't face any major personal tragedies, Silver endured the loss of close friends and family members, which led him to become more reclusive. In his later years, Silver's health deteriorated, and he spent much of his time in solitude. He passed away on December 25, 2013, at the age of 86, from natural causes. While not a major household name, Boris Silver's portrayal of Prince remains a fond memory for Kojak fans. Nick Dennis, born on April 26, 1904, in Vavusa, Greece, portrayed Constantine in Kojak, 1974. His character was resilient and loyal, and though it wasn't one of the most prominent roles of his career, it left an impact due to Dennis's powerful acting. Immigrating to the U.S. at a young age, Dennis faced a life filled with challenges, taking on various manual jobs to pursue his passion for acting. His personal life included a loving marriage, but it eventually ended in divorce, and he suffered greatly watching his daughter, Maria, battle illness, a tragedy he rarely spoke of. Though not widely famous, Dennis had a steady and respected career. He passed away on November 14, 1980, at the age of 76, from natural causes. His life story is one of perseverance, loss, and quiet contributions to the arts. Bruce Kirby, born on April 28, 1925, in New York, is best known for his portrayal of Sergeant Alvine on the 1973 television series Kojak. His character was a loyal and tough officer who consistently supported Kojak through challenging situations. Before his role in Kojak, Kirby had an extensive acting career, overcoming the challenges of the Great Depression to establish himself in the entertainment industry. In his personal life, Kirby was married and had 3 children, with whom he built a happy family. The sudden loss of his wife later in life was a significant tragedy that deeply affected him. Despite this hardship, Kirby remained dedicated to his work and found comfort in his family. He passed away on January 24, 2021, at the age of 95, from natural causes. His legacy endures not only through his contributions to film and television, but also through his resilience and commitment to his loved ones. Darryl Zwirling, born on September 9, 1928, in New York City, gained recognition for his role as Agajanian in the 1973 Kojak series. A sharp and charismatic character, Agajanian became a memorable figure in the police force. Zwirling's career in film and television was marked by various supporting roles, which left a lasting impression. Growing up during the Great Depression, Zwirling faced significant economic struggles but persevered in his pursuit of acting. His personal life included a failed marriage and the grief of losing a close brother. Despite these challenges, he remained committed to his craft. Zwirling passed away on April 11, 2014, at the age of 85. His death marked the conclusion of a career that spanned decades, leaving behind a legacy of powerful performances. Victor Campos, born on January 15, 1935, in New York, is remembered for his role as Detective Gomez in Kojak, 1973. Campos' path to success was not easy. He moved to New York City as a child to pursue his passion for acting, and despite the challenges of adapting to a new culture, he ultimately found success. Campos was married twice and had 4 children, though his first marriage ended in divorce. His life was marred by the tragic loss of his youngest daughter in a car accident, a sorrow that would haunt him for the rest of his life. Nevertheless, he continued to pursue his acting career, supported by his family. Campos passed away on December 4, 2018, at the age of 83, leaving a legacy marked by both personal and professional triumphs. Ty Andrews, born on March 19, 1920, is best known for his role as Sergeant Gino Palucci on Kojak, 1974, where he portrayed a strong and compassionate character. His early life was marked by hardship, growing up in a working-class family without the opportunity for higher education. His passion for acting led him to pursue a career in the arts. He married his high school sweetheart, Emily, and had 2 children, but their marriage ended due to Andrew's struggle with alcohol addiction, which had a lasting impact on his family. Despite his personal battles, Andrews remained respected within the industry. In his later years, he sought to reconnect with his family, but his health continued to decline. Andrews passed away on January 27, 2007, at the age of 86, from heart failure. His life, while filled with both triumphs and tragedies, left a lasting mark on the world of entertainment. Alan Manson, born on August 11, 1918, is best known for his portrayal of Lieutenant Steve Nicola in Kojak, 1973. His role as a reliable and steadfast police officer earned him respect in Hollywood. Manson's early life was difficult, and he often felt isolated. He married actress Eleanor Taylor, and they had 2 children, but their marriage ended in divorce. Despite achieving success in his career, Manson's later years were marked by loneliness and health struggles. He passed away on March 5, 2002, at the age of 83, from natural causes. Manson's legacy is a complex one, shaped by both his professional achievements and personal challenges. Ken Kercheval, born on July 15, 1935, gained fame for his role as Teddy McClay in Kojak, 1973, portraying a man often in trouble. Kercheval's early years were spent in a small town, where he lacked formal education but discovered a passion for acting. His personal life was turbulent, marked by a divorce due to his devotion to his career, which strained his family relationships. Kercheval battled alcohol addiction and depression but continued to find success in the entertainment industry, later becoming famous for his role as J.R. Ewing in Dallas. In his later years, Kercheval sought to repair his relationships with his children, but his health deteriorated. He passed away on April 21, 2019, at the age of 83, from pneumonia. His career left behind a significant legacy, but his personal struggles also played a large part in shaping his story. Carol Cook, born on January 14, 1924, made a lasting impression with her role as Marie Stella in Kojak, 1977. Cook's strong and compassionate presence in her performances resonated with audiences. She grew up in Texas, where her turbulent childhood left her longing for stability. Cook married actor Tom Troop and had a daughter, Liza, but their marriage was plagued by Troop's infidelity, leading to a painful public split. Despite the challenges, Cook channeled her emotions into her craft, gaining recognition in both television and film. She remarried later in life, but her second husband passed away after a long battle with cancer. Cook passed away on January 11, 2023, just days before her 99th birthday, from heart failure. Her legacy is one of strength, emotional depth, and resilience, leaving behind a significant impact on the entertainment world. T.J. Castronovo, born on July 14, 1932, is best known for his portrayal of Frenchie Dubois on the 1974 Kojak series. Castronovo's performance was full of sincerity and vitality, making his character unforgettable. Growing up in a poor neighborhood in New York City, he faced many obstacles, including a lack of formal education. However, he discovered his natural acting talent and was determined to build a career. He married his college sweetheart, Linda, and had 2 children, Michael and Sarah. Unfortunately, his personal life was marred by infidelity and emotional distance, which led to a painful divorce. Despite efforts to reconcile with his children, Castronovo was never fully able to heal from the emotional strain. In his later years, he battled heart disease and lived in isolation, with only a few close friends remaining. Castronovo passed away on March 21, 2021, at the age of 88 from natural causes, marking the end of a life filled with sorrow and unhealed wounds. Jerome Guardino, born on August 27, 1923, in Brooklyn, played the wise and experienced bartender in Kojak, 1974, a character offering counsel to those seeking comfort. Guardino's real life, however, was far more complex. Growing up during the Great Depression, he learned resilience early on, but the emotional scars from his wartime service and subsequent personal struggles haunted him throughout his life. After serving in World War II, Guardino battled trauma and unstable relationships. He married several times and had 2 children, Michael and Stephanie, but his inner turmoil affected his personal connections. Nonetheless, Guardino found solace in his acting career. On January 4, 2020, at the age of 96, he passed away from natural causes, ironically on his birthday. His death marked the end of a life filled with both triumphs and personal battles, leaving behind a legacy of performances that offered comfort to others despite his own struggles. Bill Capizzi, born on March 21, 1937, in New York, made a strong impression with his role as the medical examiner in Kojak, 1977. His character was known for his meticulous nature and quiet presence, contributing greatly to the investigative team. Raised in a modest family, Capizzi valued hard work, though his personal life was often marked by loneliness. Despite a successful career, he never married and had no children, which led to a sense of isolation. As he grew older and his health declined, Capizzi passed away on March 26, 2007, just 5 days after his 70th birthday, from a stroke. His passing was a quiet and gentle end to a life that mirrored the dignified presence he portrayed on screen. His story serves as a reminder of the silent struggles many face, even those who appear strong on the outside. Kenneth McMillan, born on July 2, 1932, in Brooklyn, is remembered for his role as Lieutenant Becker in Kojak, 1976. His portrayal of a tough, sometimes abrasive officer reflected McMillan's own determined attitude in life. Raised in a working-class family, McMillan lacked formal acting training but was drawn to the craft early on. However, his life was not without difficulties. He married Margaret and had a son, Daniel, but their marriage ended due to his struggle with alcoholism. Although they reconciled, McMillan's battle with addiction persisted. In his later years, McMillan's health deteriorated as he battled liver disease. Despite efforts to maintain his career, his health was severely compromised. McMillan passed away on January 8, 1989, at the age of 56 from liver disease, a tragic reminder of the silent battles faced by many, even those portraying strong figures on screen. Charles Kimbrough, born on May 23, 1936, in St. Paul, Minnesota, was a talented actor in stage, television, and film. He is best known for his role as Assistant DA Greg Burton in Kojak, 1975, where he portrayed a character full of integrity and determination. Kimbrough's childhood was academic, and he graduated with a degree in music before transitioning into acting. He married actress Diane, and they had a son, John. Although their marriage was strong, the demands of his career sometimes caused stress within the family. As Kimbrough aged, health issues began to affect him, but he remained dedicated to his craft. He passed away on January 11, 2023, at the age of 86 from natural causes. His death marked the end of a remarkable career, leaving behind a legacy of professionalism, kindness, and quiet strength that inspired those around him. James Louisy, born on November 2, 1928, in New York, is best known for his role as Captain Henry Hank Rousseau in Kojak, 1973. His character was a tough police captain, reflecting Louisy's own strength and authority in real life. Growing up in a working-class neighborhood, Louisy faced great loss when his father passed away while he was still young, pushing him to mature quickly and become highly independent. Although he didn't attend formal acting schools, his passion for acting helped him build a successful career in theater, television, and film. Louisy married twice and had 2 children, Mark and Laura, but his second marriage was strained due to career pressures and emotional distance. Despite his professional success, Louisy's later years were marked by loneliness and a battle with illness, culminating in a diagnosis of cancer. He passed away on June 7, 2002, at the age of 73, just months after his diagnosis. His passing was a quiet and painful end to a life full of accomplishments, yet also personal sorrow. Which Kojak actor impressed you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to catch our latest videos.